Good night, everyone. I just came back. I'm in Trinidad for the weekend. I'm by myself. I took myself out. I did say in a post earlier this month that, I'm going back to myself as gallivanting with trips. So, today, very hectic day, but I went to 3 places. The Logos Hope. I went to see Mass and movies. And then I went to Flavor Village, the John Cupid Village, Queen's Park, Savannah. So this video is going to be about Mass and movies. So I saw it advertised on Shari, Petti. She is the one I will say in charge, scene productions, in charge of Mass and movies. I went to the 6:30 showing today on Friday. It was out yesterday as well. I think there's a 9 o'clock showing as well. And I was blown away. I went by myself, I like going by myself. I don't wait on anybody to ask me to go do anything. If I want to go, I go in. So, Shari, Shari, I'm so proud of you. I mean, your production of it's like little clips, so it's like chapters. I love that I could always tell your production because the colors are very vibrant, and that literally is like Trinidad and Tobago, like vibrant. So I love that. Another highlight with the chapters. So the first chapter was the Lost Tribe and their costumes for this year, which is circus something, but dealing with the circus. Those models, men, women, are gorgeous, and there was like a plus size. At one point, I was like, "Oh, they won't have a plus size. I'm a plus size girly." Hey, I thought they won't have, but oh my god, their makeup beat to the gods. They were mugging, as the young people say. I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z. They were mugging. Their skins were flawless. The hair, the costumes. As a clackety. Yeah, cringe, I know. But, yes. Lost Tribe, you've always done it. I mean, one of these days. One, maybe. I don't know. I don't have Lost Tribe money. But, I love it. The models that you chose, great. Their makeup artists, give them tips upon tips upon tips. Tips and money-wise. And Shari, again, great production. The second chapter is with stick fighting, or kalando, I think. I think that's the other term that they use for the stick fighting. I love that guy. He talks about his history. It is in his bloodline to be a stick fighter, and you saw him journey to, cut the tree to get the stick, and him shaving, and he's telling his history, his family history, his history about stick fighting. And I love that in between you hear the traditional stick fighting chants or songs. Are they? So I don't know if anybody in scene production could tell me about that, but if that was from another song or you guys taped the person doing the chant, because that production and those chant music, it was good. It was good. The next chapter was one of my favorite chapters. Was with Helen Kennedy, and she's a baby doll, and she has 48 baby daddies, and she got her production paternity test, and yes, all 48 are the daddies of the baby, and I love that. Helen Kennedy. I don't know if you ever see this, but you are a star. You had that theater laughing with the list of names of the baby daddies every year that you do. I don't know, your thoughts. I love it. I love that the baby doll and what they represent. I think we saw Amanda. She does the modern take of the baby doll. So if you want to do band, because I do have friends, quote unquote, associates, outside of Trinidad and Tobago who like Carnival. And so if you don't want to do the bikini bass or even like the alternative bands like Lost Tribe, do Baby Doll if you're female. Do the Baby Doll um, band by Amanda, I think. I'll tag her name. But Amanda, I love seeing you there. Love seeing you at Element. And you did raise a point of like in New Orleans or NOLA, where there's Baby Doll character there, and they use it in like female stages, celebration stages. So like baby showers or weddings, something to that effect, and you see that character in NOLA coming out. So I'm like, yeah, they should do that here as well. I would love to see that. So if I ever have a child, I think I will, like, if whoever's planning that, please have a Baby Doll character there. I want that dramatic, like, it's the baby. Yeah, I love that. But a wedding, a Baby Doll. I love that. But yeah, Helen Kennedy, girl. Yes. Shari, I don't know how you find that lady, but she was good. The next one was older guy, and he was doing dragon costumes, and I like that and I'm like amazed because you saw him watch a YouTube video to, I think, for his shoes and how to make that shoe, and he created his own wings for the dragon and the mask and the history. I didn't know there were like different types of dragons, and I like that. I'm a history buff. I love documentaries. I watch documentaries on YouTube all the time. So like masks and movies, it's like good combination. And then we went to same for the dragon chapter. We went on another friend of the main person that we started with, and it's like, you know what, from Canal, yeah, his father used to play. He was vibesy. I really liked him. The next chapter, I believe, was Fantastic Friday, and it wasn't the making, like various making. It was 3 young persons. One of the young person, a woman, a girl, she was going away, and this is her last day in Trinidad, I guess, before she goes, and it was nice. I really like that. I even saw the taxi driver who was running them down when I went to Flavor tonight, right after the movie. I went to Flavor and I see him like, hey, I just see you and you were really good. I love that. So like, but the next one, I skipped Fantastic. I skipped one. There was one before Fantastic Friday. There was a Fantastic something, but it was an old clip of Carnival in Trinidad, like those old timey BBC kind of things, but it was narrated by a Trinidadian. Definitely was narrated by a Trinidadian guy. And the costumes, they had one band that was dressed as Siamese, Siam, or in modern days time Thailand, and the traditional Thai costumes. I was so good. I want to see that back. If next year, or that Carnival competition on TV, the mass band making costumes, if they had a category of choosing cultures, have that as one of your category. Like, oh, good. And then you like the Romans, and there was a Chinese band. It was so nice, and the men look gorgeous. They like healthy and muscles, and oh yeah, great addition chapter to that. I don't know which archive pull out from, but yeah, I want to see that. So after that was Fantastic Friday, which I just spoke about with three young person, and there was another one. I didn't get the title, of it. I think that was the last one in Massa movies, and I think this could be like a YouTube series or something with Thandi. Thandi is the main character. She works in like a radio station type of environment, studio. Young brother, I want to see young brother act more. All right, I want to see him in more acting roles. And Thandi, and we went to see her friends. I believe was in Calabash. Um, if I don't know, please tell me if I was wrong. And yeah, it just gives me that this could be a scripted show. Um, it could be like our awkward black girl. It could be in that lane. So if I was you, right, advice, I would try to go to Netflix. Netflix is always looking for things, right? And I think Trinidad could be like the hub. So there's different hubs in the Netflix atmosphere. So there's Korea, South Africa, India, Nigeria, Brazil, Mexico, the UK. So there's like hubs where they culture. So I think Trinidad and Tobago could be like that Netflix where they could have TV shows and movies. So film TT, get on that, please. But that Thandi one, if you don't want to go Netflix route, get some fundraising or do a YouTube and put it there, because I could see I wanted to get more. I want to see like her like every week with different artists in the studio and her building. I want to see that. I do. So Shari, again, great production. If you are watching this video and you're coming down to Trinidad and Tobago, particularly Trinidad, for the Carnival, I don't know if it still be out, Carnival week, the major Carnival week, but it is running now. Please go to Movietowne and check out Massa movies. All right. Big up to the whole scene production. I think for is it Fantastic Friday? Renelle, I saw you, Renelle. I saw you there. I like in these various, at least for the scripted ones, I saw like various friends or people that I know. I shouldn't say friends, but people that I know. Generally, you funny. Yeah, Junior Lee. I'm very sorry. Oh my God. Junior, Lee was funny in the two scripted chapters in it. But yeah, I think, I don't know if that's your plan, that it will take it to the various carnivals throughout, well, West Indian carnivals. There is a West Indian. There's Belize in September, so don't know if you want to go there and show mass movies in September. That's when their carnival. Guyana's carnival is Masharami Day. So I don't know if it. I think it's usually February the 23rd, or around that time. So maybe take it there. But yeah, I think that's a good thing. It highlights, if you're gonna do this again, a next step. If you're gonna like continue, I want to see a chapter on wire bending. I want to see Blue Devils. If you're doing like traditional mass, and there's a next one that I was like thinking like really suits here. I don't know, like a calypsonian, like seeing their process of writing, going to like preliminaries and stuff. I want to see that process of a calypsonian doing that. Big up to all the ministries that also sponsored the content there for Massa movies. So I had to do this video to get it out of my thoughts. I just wanted, so I won't forget. Yeah. So big up to everyone and all of the chapters and everything that happened. I'm really proud. That made me proud to be a Trinbagonian, actually. And I'm like, I want people to see it. I really do. I want everybody to see it. And if it's finished, like that could be gone to Sundance or something. It is so good. So yeah, bye. I'm gonna do one on Flavortown and probably Logos, and I'll have 2 videos. So bye.